Hello, I'm Rob White, and welcome to yet another episode of Who the F is Rob White? Today, my guest on the show is Mr. Patt Dunn. Pat, say hello to the fellas and folks at home.
Hey, ladies and gents, how are we?
You're doing some tattoos on you today, or doing a tattoo on you today.
Nice, dude.
It's a kind of a tribute piece to a comic friend of ours, right, Mr. James Raniola, and I guess I don't know if you want to tell how this joke came about, where we're tattooing a seal on you.
Yeah.
So
I feel like this will be a tattoo that does require explaining, which is always like, okay.
You know, I feel like it's always a story, but I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
At least this is another comic, and it's a joke. It kind of works around it. So what happened?
So before I did comedy, so I've been doing comedy for like 3 years now, I guess, kind of, sort of, off and on. Before that, I'd be the guy drinking at the same bar, sitting on the same bar stool, telling the same joke over and over. So my classic go-to bar joke goes as follows. Penguin's driving his car, gets stuck, his car breaks down, so he takes this to the mechanic. The mechanic says, alright, be about an hour. Why don't you go across the street to the 7-Eleven, get a refreshment, maybe about an hour. Penguin goes over, sees a 7-Eleven, sees a bunch of vanilla ice cream. I don't know if you know this, Rob. No. Penguins love vanilla ice cream. Oh, this penguin, he's eating it like a pig, gets it all over his face. The penguin goes back to the mechanic after an hour, and he says, alright, so what's the problem? And the mechanic said, well, it looks like you blew a seal. And the penguin says, nope, that's just vanilla ice cream. That's the normal joke. So, I'm a big drinker. I like to drink. So I'm telling this joke once, and I'm like, alright, so there's this seal, and the seal's driving, and the seal does this, and the seal does that, and the seal gets there, and the mechanic's like, well, it looks like you blew... Wait, hold on. It's not a seal, it's a penguin. So there's a penguin, and the penguin's driving.
You just started again.
So I just rewound, and I never made him laugh that hard in my life, and this was like 7-8 years ago before either of us really did comedy, so I was like...
You should have got a tattoo of seal.
I should have.
Like, no, the actual guy seal, and then wrote "kissed by a rose" on top of it. That'd be adorable.
Wow, Pat and James were really close.
Yeah, guys were pretty homotastic, I would say. Yeah.
Good God.
Wow. Yeah. And unfortunately, the sad part of the story, James did pass away.
Wait, what?
What? Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
That's not right. You make jokes about a dead comedian.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Good kid.
Well, that's the weirdest intro. Like, yeah, Dan. Well, now tattoos.
Yeah.
And that's why we're doing a seal. Okay. All right, folks. Off we go. A little line here. And welcome you into this. You ready?
I'm ready, brother.
Okay, we're off and going.
I'm also going to turn bright red, so...
I have news for you. You kind of already are bright red.
Already are. So they can't really tell.
It's not like you were a different color when you walked in. You're like very aggressively... Like, you're so white... that like almost see-through,